Interstate 8 in the East County shut down for several hours as winds topped the semi near Crestwood Road this morning.
This is just east of Pine Valley where the winds were howling. Our photographer was on scene as the driver got out and limped away from the wreck, but seemed to be okay otherwise.
Meantime, the wind also did a number on power lines, causing outages across the county, leaving thousands of people in the dark. Trees or other things falling on power lines caused at least 3 of the outages, but tonight, SCG&E says all power should be back on. Now, those trees did more than knock down power lines.
A woman had to be rescued from her home in Scripps Ranch just before noon after these 2 trees fell on townhomes. This happened on Caminito Covewood. Firefighters say the trees were about 100 feet tall before they fell, blocking access to the community. Firefighters pulled the woman to safety through a window. And several City of San Diego parks are closed tonight because of danger from downed trees,
including Balboa Park, where CBS 8's Rocio de la Fe shows us the damage still around tonight.
This massive 80-foot eucalyptus tree is one of the more than 3 dozen trees that came crashing down across Balboa Park today, injuring 1 woman and forcing the park's closure.
It's sad. This is just terrible to see such a big tree like that fall down.
Visitors at Balboa Park were left stunned after high winds toppled trees in and around the park.
We're just walking through the park and from that direction, and all of a sudden there's a little, the wind is blowing and there's a little bit of a sound like the crackly sound, and these roots just come flying up out of the ground.
Forget what nature can do.
The city's Parks and Recreation Department says a total of 35 trees, mostly eucalyptus trees, were uprooted during the high winds. This 80-foot tree fell and hit a 30-year-old woman walking her dog. She was hospitalized with serious injuries. The incident forced the city to close public access to the park. Balboa Park Golf Course, Presidio Park, and Chollas Lake were also closed as a precaution.
We saw winds that were in excess of 20 to 40 miles an hour through the park. And as a result of us having a very large forest within Balboa Park, we wanted to evaluate those trees.
It's a combination of we've had 6 to 7 inches of rain over the last few weeks, along with the Santa Ana wind speeds today that have caused some issues with trees.
One of the trees fell on this car while a couple was inside. Thankfully, the car took the hit.
It was like literally a 3-second deal. You heard the crack and it was pretty scary.
Officials say the trees range anywhere from 80 to 110 feet tall. Some are 60 years or older.
Every time when there's a big windstorm, you see a lot of leaves, you see, big branches come down. But this is absolutely the worst that we've seen. We've never seen these huge eucalyptus come down like that.
Officials say the last time the city was forced to close Balboa Park was in the late 90s, when around 45 trees came down during a windstorm. City crews say they will reevaluate conditions tomorrow to determine if the park is safe to reopen to the public. Rocio de la Fe, CBS 8.